Hi, good day everyone. My name is Engineer Ronnel Lucero. I am a faculty from Mechanical Engineering Department. So today, my task is to present to you how to integrate MoodleCloud to LAIR. So I believe most of us are already familiar with MoodleCloud, but for the sake of those who have not heard about this yet, I would like to share to you how I'm using MoodleCloud in my class. So Moodle Cloud is a hosting platform created by Moodle that allows educators to create effective online teaching and learning experiences in a private and collaborative environment. So Moodle Cloud allows its users to create their own Moodle site. But why use Moodle Cloud? So personally, I use a Moodle Cloud because if you're like me who prefers to use a Moodle in conducting examination, there are times that I often encounter some problems in LAIR, especially in conducting exams. Like for example, when there is a sudden server error or sometimes my student experiences a lag on their end. So there were also some times that when I conduct exams, some of my students complains because on their end it's very laggy and it's taking almost half a minute to proceed to the next page. And so I was left with no choice but to reschedule the examination. And sometimes I also have to redo everything and to create an entire new set of questions because the integrity of my previous exam was already compromised. So that led me to use Moodle Cloud. It was introduced to me by one of our co-faculty, Engineer Navarro, and based on his feedback, there was no problems in conducting examination using Moodle Cloud. And so I gave it a shot, and true enough, based on my students' feedback, they said they have not encountered any problems at all. They were able to answer their exams without worrying about lagging or encountering errors. So I'd like to share to you how to create a Moodle Cloud account. And by the way, um, I only use Moodle Cloud in giving examination, especially during midterm exam and final term exam, because this is the time that layer encounter problems most of the time. So here are some basic steps that you can follow in creating a Moodle Cloud account. So go to moodlecloud.com and click Get Started. Once you did that, it will show you its homepage. And by browsing it down, you will come across some of the plans of Moodle Cloud. Actually, honestly, I did not avail to any of these plans because as you can see, it's a bit pricey, right? For only a limited number of users and also a limited storage. So what I do instead, because I am only using Moodle Cloud as a backup, as a platform to conduct midterm and final term exam, I choose to avail the free trial. Yes, you can try the free trial. So Moodle Cloud allows its users to use its features for free for 45 days. So what I normally do is I create an account before midterm exam and make sure that for the entire 45 days, the midterm exam week and also the final term exam week is included. So I don't have to pay anything. All right. So once you click a try for free, it will lead you to this page that will enable you to create a new account. So click on that one and it will lead you to another page which will ask you for some details like your family name, your first name, also your email address. You may want to write your institutional email address here and also your phone number. So your phone number will be important because it is where they will send your verification code. And also, you may also proceed to select Philippines as your country and then click next. So once you do that, it will show you this page wherein it will require you to name your own site. Yes, you can name your own site. In this case, I did name my site rtlucero.moodlecloud.com. So this is the exact same site where my student will go to once they take their midterm exam or their final exam. Right. Then when you click next, it will ask for your verification code, the one they sent to your mobile phone. So you have to plug it in here and click next. So once you did that, they will also require you to create a password. So once you created your password, it will now give you your own free Moodle Cloud site. Here, pretty much all of the features are the same, just like that of our layer, and the same settings, just like in adding new courses and also adding and enrolling students. So here, as you can see, I have added some of my subjects already by clicking on the setting icon and turning editing on. So it's the same as that of your layer. And then you can also add users by going to site administration. So by going to site administration and clicking this one, it will lead you to a page where it will show you users. So you have to click this one and also add a new user. So you have to add all of your students individually to lead you to this page. So you have to fill out some of the fields like the username and also passwords for the students. Make sure to tick this part wherein you have to force the students to change their own password and then also their name and email address. Notice that we have here an orange a bar. So this actually says that we will have an expiration for 45 days for this trial. So you may want to use it for term examinations only. All right. So let's say we are going to import examination. Let's say you're done adding your students and also done enrolling them to your specific subjects. So see here, I have already my subject and I wanted to import some exam. So I'd like to import exam. I have to click on the setting icon and click on more. By clicking more, it will lead me to this page, and the bottom part of this page will lead you to the question bank. So here you can now import some of the question file from LAIR. So what I usually do is I export my file questions from LAIR and then import it here in MoodleCloud so that I can then add that to my examinations. So once I already add them to my exams, I am now free to send out the usernames as well as the passwords to my students so that they can take their exam. So I have been using it for 2 clusters now, and based on my students' feedback, there were no problems at all when it comes to taking their examinations. So I would definitely use Moodle Cloud again because for me, it serves as a backup in any case that the layer encounters some problem. So I hope you did learn something from my experience as well. And again, thank you for listening.